Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Great place to start for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Duke. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Pineda. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Jukes his way for more. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The run from the shotgun. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake.
I know that wasn't a...
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a gap. It's Duke. Makes it past the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quick completion to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Ash. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Tulane right back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quarterback on the keeper. That's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Good right down the boulevard. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. From the gun, the ground game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds space on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Mississippi State going up tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field, already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. On the move, it's Duke. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Slater. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Mississippi State right back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Unloads quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Caught over the middle, it's Coffee. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They get to the line quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Slater.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, it's Slater. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the tight end. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the run, it's Slater. Can't get him to the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Mississippi State right back to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Applewhite. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll give it to the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They boot it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Slater. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Tight end now in motion. Using his legs, it's Slater. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. It's complete. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They
got him for the safety. He kept the ball and didn't have time to move a muscle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Creates a little space. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Duke. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the move, he fires. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ash. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Well, the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field, trying to set the tone with the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tulane right back to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to pass. He's got him. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll go right back to it. Still running at the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick tip.
Snags it inside the 20. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
21, Tulane, 16.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Got his man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Line finds his man. It's Coffee. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Slater. At the 45 on its way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll try to snap it quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll run play action. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The field goal is no good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Tulane right back to the line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right...
Oh, I'm out of space. He's at the 40. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Quick release on the RPO. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Makes one man miss. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Mississippi State right back to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Mississippi State.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rushes on him. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at foie gras on the menu tonight in Eugene. They're trailing by 21 to Notre Dame. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense lining up quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's caught. It's Ash. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Got it behind the line. It's Pacheco.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Tulane right back to the line. right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Pacheco. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Tulane was forced to settle for 3.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Got a man, it's Coffee. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more.
Touchdown, Greenway! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Tulane, 26.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
He's going to run it. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Got it in the middle. It's Slater. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. On the move. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Offense, quick tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keeps slinging it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him. A 5-point lead here in the 4th. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tulane right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Ash. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab. It's Pineda. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pineda. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Gives it on the option. Look out, he's got room. No, he got loose. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Looking downfield on first down. A safe call in the wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Tulane lines up on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback takes a knee. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.